a US Air Force plane arriving in El Salvador last night, bringing the latest batch of immigrants rounded up in America and now incarcerated here. El Salvador's notorious mega jail, designed to house suspected gang members in punishing, austere conditions, is now a key part of President Trump's Get Tough message. And as he met El Salvador's president in the White House, he went even further, suggesting US citizens could eventually be locked up there too.
What do you think? There's a special category of person? They're as bad as anybody that comes in. We have bad ones too. And I'm all for it, because we can do things with the president for less money and have great security.
The US government is paying El Salvador to jail the 200 immigrants deported so far, alleging they're all members of violent gangs, despite offering little public evidence. 29-year-old Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who denies being part of any gang, has become a key test case. Taken in breach of a ruling prohibiting his removal, the US Supreme Court has ordered the Trump administration to facilitate his return. Impossible, said El Salvador's president.
The question is preposterous. How can I smuggle a terrorist into the United States? I don't have the power to return him to the United States.
Citing the defiance of a court order and the lack of due process for those deported, some are warning that long-established legal principles are under threat. Some people will, of course, say, the administration itself does, these are bad people suspected of awful crimes.
The administration is asserting that these folks are gang members. In a lot of cases, we know from court filings that the evidence of that often is things like they have certain tattoos, they were wearing a particular basketball jersey or something like that. That's not evidence of having committed a crime. You can't know what they've done unless you actually examine what they've done.
This prison has boosted the fortunes of El Salvador's populist president. Mr. Trump is hoping it'll win him public approval at home, while once again testing the very limits of presidential power. John Sudworth, BBC News, Washington.